What's up guys, this is Rise and welcome to another video. Today I'm featuring a meta team that I want to recommend to you guys if you're trying to climb ELO, especially in the Open Great League. I think this is one of the strongest teams there are out there. I believe Though Tactical is the person that originally popularized this team, so shout out to him. I think a lot of people run it now. But yeah, the last couple of videos have performed pretty well. Me showing you my best teams that I think are really useful, and I do coach some people via Patreon or just individualized coaching sessions if you reach out to me on social media. So yeah, I think this is a team that I often suggest to coaching students, and it's Shadow Abomasnow, Sableye, and Azumarill. If you have an XL Sableye, I think that's usually better. If you have an XL Azumarill, that's usually better. My Sableye is not XL. It's like 15, 13, as you see on the team graphic, and my Azu is XL. And I'll get into some of those reasons why the XL is better. We saw a Scrafty leave, which is pretty bad, but we swap in our Sableye as our safe swap. They don't have a great answer for it. And I'm going for a double bait here, so pretty aggressively baiting. I get both shields, which is huge. I CMP tie. I'm going to shield. I'm going to respect the foul play here. Unfortunately, our opponent does not bait. So I'm just going for this return. I throw it right away. Even though he could possibly catch, I just throw it right away. I take the risk and boom, take out the Scrafty. So our Sableye actually won switchback against the Scrafty. I am going to be able to get a foul play here, which is really nice. I'm forced to let this Skarmory farm me down because we can't allow that Skarmory to like sky attack our Abomasnow. We have to just do some damage, come back in with Azu. Azu's going to be able to take a move here really well. He makes a nice catch, but to be honest, this helps me. This helps me because this allows the Abomasnow to take out the Nido. And now Azu completely avoids the Nido. So I'm not sure that catch was the best play. I think he should have swapped the Nido first. I think the catch was a mistake because now he has to expend energy there for a sky attack. And Azu's so bulky that this is not Brave Bird range. So sky attack comes in. Yeah, he knew he'd need probably like a Brave Bird plus a sky attack. Even that might have not been enough. And I go for the Ice Beam. And we take out the Skarmory. So overcoming a pretty terrible lead there. The Abomasnow went to Scrafty. Sableye was actually able to double bait and beat the Scrafty. Pretty crazy. Great lead here against Drifblim. In comes Stunfisk, so I'm going to swap in my Azu. And here's a situation where the XL Azu is so much better than normal Azu, specifically the Stunfisk matchup. I get baited with Rock Slide. Who baits there? But tip the cap to the opponent. Nicely done. I'm acting like I have Hydro Pump and throw an Ice Beam. But in this XL matchup, Azu can actually live 2 Earthquakes and have still enough health where the Stunfisk has to Rock Slide. Versus if you run a non-XL Azu, your Azu is going to after the Stunfisk lands 2 Earthquakes, it's going to get farmed down. So yeah, you see all the mud shots that have added up have now almost put it into Earthquake range. Gonna land the Ice Beam. Gonna go for a bubble down here because I know he's only gonna get to a Rock Slide. And now I have all this energy to threaten the Drifblim if it comes back in. In comes Drifblim. I get the denial, very nice. Ice Beam gets the shield. I aggressively swap into Sableye, which is kind of questionable. But I know I should be able to live this move. A Shadow Ball. Puts me into the red. I throw my foul play to get rid of this thing. So now I've got like an okay health Azu. Or not that okay health, like a low health Azu. Oh god. Okay, what do we do here? So the Machamp has 3 counters. And I know I have residual energy on my Azu, right? So the Machamp did 4 counters there. And he Rock Slided. He Rock Slided, which allows us to get to the Ice Beam. I'm not sure if the Machamp is running like Rock Slide Payback, I feel like that's the only explanation, because Cross Chop would have been more than enough from that range. Because our Abomasnow was probably, what, like 40% health, and I bet a Cross Chop does close to 60%. But we take a win there. Galvantula, this is where we want to see the Galvantula, because Abomasnow is able to outpace it, and I like this. This is a matchup where the Shadow on Abomasnow is useful. Someone in the comments has probably already asked, do you think this team works with normal Abomasnow? Yeah, it probably does. But I think Shadow is a little bit better just because it hits a little bit harder and it can really put in some work. It can really put in some work in these matches. Gonna land, no, not land the Weather Ball. But I sneak in a Powder Snow there, which is really nice. So I'm gonna shield. I know I'm gonna be able to outpace this thing. He swaps into Stunfisk. I farmed up quite a bit. I tried to catch a Rock Slide potentially, but he was smart and didn't throw right away. And yep, like we talked about, Azu can tank 2 Earthquakes. The slight problem here is no Hydro Pump, so I'm not going to be able to take this thing out with a big hard-hitting move. You could run Hydro Pump with this team if you want. Hydro Pump, I think, also has a lot of play, especially against Bastion, because Bastion is tough for this team without Hydro Pump, but that would help secure that matchup. I'm actually going to undercharge this a little bit, a lot of it, because I didn't want to get farmed down by something, and then he doesn't want to get farmed out, so he swaps into his Azu. I didn't want to get farmed down by the Galv and like have the Galv have a move ready. I know he's at a move right now, so that's why I'm throwing the Weather Ball here. And we actually CMP, so this is great. Because I forced the CMP here and I threw that Weather Ball, Sableye should be able to completely farm down, which should pretty much give me the game. 4, 5, right as they were getting to the Ice Beam, we're able to take him out. Should have thrown my Foul Play right away, but I knew I could live in Earthquake, and I knew I kind of wanted the Foul Play on the Galv. So maybe I shouldn't have thrown it right away. Maybe that was the right play. Yeah, maybe that. I guess that was the right play, in hindsight. I don't know, cause like if I throw it at the Stunfisk, I don't have to take the Earthquake, but I can live the Earthquake and throw it at the Galv. So I guess either made sense. Dugong. I believe if you run the normal Abomasnow, that Abomasnow actually wins this matchup. But Shadow loses this matchup. So I get a shield and I switch. That was 14 versus 15 turns. So it allows you to kind of dirty swap there if your opponent is hitting the move, since there's a 1-turn differential. Opponent's staying in. So probably means this might be their best Azu answer. So I'm just taking these Icy Winds. It's very chilly outside for Azu, taking these Icy Winds. And now these play roughs don't do very much. Low battery, uh-oh. And then they swap in a Medi. I'm like, what on earth? What the heck is in back that they're swapping in a Medi? And now I'm just trying to get into my Sableye since our switch clocks are so desynced. Definitely going to no-shield this first one's probably just an Ice Punch. Sableye can take 2, as you see, but these counters do add up. So you could argue I should have thrown my Foul Play there to not take this next one, but I go for a big farm down and I get it. So now I've got all this energy and I still have 2 shields. Gotta throw a Foul Play here. I'm not sure if my opponent's gonna bother shielding because people don't like going down 2 shields, but I felt like 2 Foul Plays was safe rather than 1 return, and I actually get another one off here against his Sableye. He was probably trying to quick farm me down. I come in here with a Abomasnow. I've still got 2 shields. I'm in a pretty good position. I know that fast moves are going to start to become a problem, so that's why I throw my Weather Ball here, even though I could have farmed like 1 or 2 more. And I'm just going straight for chip damage at this point. I want to get off a move before I get potentially debuffed. He knew it was just a Weather Ball, so he takes it. But like, you see how healthy our Azu is, and like he has to shield at this point, and Dugong doesn't have any moves that are very threatening to Azu. So we take it out, and we take the win. There we go. Let's go. And I think this is the last battle of the set. A shorter video today. Ninetales, not very good. But it's charm, so I'm going to stay in. And our opponent actually swaps out, which shocked me. And this is amazing. But it's also a little bit scary because he lured out the Azu, which is our best Ninetales answer. So I'm hoping that he's going to come in with the Ninetales once I win this matchup. And if not, I might have to swap into my Abomasnow to lure that out. Me and my opponent both playing the lure out game, apparently. Oh, I just got a missed call. I've been getting all these spam calls recently. Like several times a day. Play rough, takes it out. Okay, this is great. The Ninetales comes back. I'm not going to bother shielding because a Psyshock wouldn't even KO me. And it's only a Weather Ball. I get off my play rough here. Very nice. We'll do some valuable damage if they let it go through. Very nice. This almost puts it into Weather Ball range. I think after these bubbles, it is in Weather Ball range. I do one Powder Snow in case he tried to catch. And Weather Ball's enough to take it out. In comes Scrafty. This is a little scary. But I get a shield with the Weather Ball, and I immediately swap to avoid the farm down and up a shield. I feel like Sableye should be okay. Fortunately for us, our opponent doesn't bait. I go for the return here. I feel like up a shield, the lose con would be for him to call a bait. Yeah, that was his win con, was for us to bait with foul play and him to call it. So I think we made the right decision there. We went for the return. Baiting would have been unnecessary, and we get a 5-0. You know, it's crazy. A 5-0, it feels so long ago. This was like 2 days ago, and since I've had a really rough stretch of GBL because I was trying out some random teams that sometimes oh, this looks good. Like, I'll just run this. Could make for a fun team. And then I realized, oh, this entire team loses to Stunfisk or something like that, you know? So I've had some rough few days of GBL. The connection, as you saw in this video, and most of the time I battle, is terrific. I'm fortunate where I don't experience lag too much, but for some reason the past couple of days, I've been really heavily affected by lag to the point where every single time I throw a charge move, my opponent is like getting free fast moves, and not just like me throwing on alignment, right? Where sometimes they do get free fast moves, but like I throw a charge move and there's like a pause in the game where they get like a free fast move. Sometimes they get a fast move plus the charge move and stuff like that. So there are games where over the course of the game, if you have like a fast move denial counter, I'm getting like -7, -8 fast moves in total over the course of the 3 matchups. So I've lost like 200 elo over the past couple of days, unfortunately, but when the game's working properly, we're having some success still, and hopefully it's just like a weird 2-day server glitch. Hopefully it's a good sign. Hopefully it's a sign that the traffic from the Twitch Rivals event has caused a lot of people to be on the GBL servers, and that's why I'm experiencing some lag, but hopefully it goes away soon. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this content. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below. All comments help the YouTube algorithm. And once again, thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.